faves, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in for today's video. If you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for coming back, and if you are new to my channel or you're just knowing about my existence, thank you as well for clicking on this video. So I decided to do this video because of ADAEZE's video I watched yesterday. The video made me remember an encounter I had with some airport workers about a few years ago. I think that was in 2016. I actually had a similar experience in 2016, so I decided to make this video to give you guys the gist. I think many of the airport workers in Nigeria are jealous, bitter and angry people. She didn't mention that she went to collect another visa or they made any correction on her visa. She still used that same visa to fly. So why would they stop her from flying with the visa in the first place? I'm telling you, she would have flown with that flight on the 21st. They didn't just want her to fly. Maybe they are jealous of her, maybe they sold her seat, or maybe they are even angry that, see this woman, she's flying and she's going to the UK, not even flying economy, she will be flying a business class. Who is she? Who does she think she is? They just wasted her time, wasted money, wasted energy, wasted many things for her without no tangible reason. So let me give you guys my own gist. In 2016, I got pregnant, so I told my husband that I would like to go to Nigeria for my first trimester because of the food. I just wanted to be in Nigeria for my first trimester. So I told him. He was like, okay, no problem, that I can go and stay with his mom. I was like, okay, no problem, no problem. We booked the flight and everything. I went with my daughter as well because he was still doing his PhD then. So I was pregnant, early pregnancy with a 2-year-old. No, she wasn't even 2 years old then. As at then, she was still 1 year plus. So he booked a flight for me and my daughter then. So we came to Nigeria. Everything was okay. Flying from Hong Kong was just like a breeze. It was okay. Everything went well. Came to Nigeria, you know, I fell sick. My mom-in-law took care of me. I ate a lot of food. I enjoyed my stay in Nigeria. So when the time came for us to go back, we prepared. My mom-in-law cooked many things for me. I bought a lot of things. We also contacted a driver that would go drop me in Lagos. So the man took me to Lagos from my mother-in-law's house. Took me to Lagos. When the man dropped me, I was like, ah, thank you, bye bye, bye bye. You know, the man left. So I entered the airport. When they saw me, they were like, oh, let us check your bag. You know, they opened my bag. It's only in Nigeria that you will see them searching your bag. I was in Hong Kong, I was in the UK, Poland, Finland. They don't search your bags. It's only in Nigeria that they will search your bag. So I was like, why are they searching my bag? I said, okay, no, well, like, you know, these people, you wouldn't want to make trouble with them because they can do and undo. You just let them do whatever they want to do. So they searched my bags and she said, go there. She pointed to a lady. So I went to the lady. She opened my passport and she was like, this is your visa. I think you cannot go back to Hong Kong. It's only one entry, so you cannot go back to Hong Kong. I was like, can you come again? She said yes, that this visa is just a visa for one entry. You cannot go back. If not, they will return you from Hong Kong and the bill will be on the airline because they will ask you to go back to Nigeria from the airport and She started telling me all sorts of things. I was like, madam, please, can you help me? And you know how hot Nigeria can be with my pregnancy, with my baby. So I was like, okay, no problem. You know what I did? I have a wrapper with me because I had already planned everything, because you know, when you are a Nigerian, you know that these people, they can do and undo. So I put my baby in my bag with my small pregnancy showing at the bottom of my belly. I told her that the visa was issued to me just before coming to Nigeria, and I've used it to travel to Macau and back to Hong Kong before coming to Nigeria. She was like, no, this visa that she's looking at is a one-way visa that she can't allow me to board. I was like, God, what will I do? I was confused, sweating with my baby, with my pregnancy. You know, they were not even looking at me. They didn't even, like, there was a time I told her that, madam, see, I have a baby and I'm even pregnant and I'm so tired already. She was like, no, that is not, like, they were, when ADAEZE was giving the gist yesterday, I watched everything from beginning to the end. When she was giving the gist, I was like, this is just exact thing that happened to me. Like, nobody wants to listen to you. Everybody will be like, I'm busy. No, madam, I'm busy. Madam, it's not my job. Madam, this, like, very annoying set of people. Very, to say that this happened in Port Harcourt and my own happened in Lagos and they have the same character, that's to tell you that almost all the people working in this airport are jealous, bitter, angry. Like, I don't even know what to call them. They are just angry people. And they always say this. They'll be like, madam, you don't they go, you don't they leave us. You think that they are just saying it. It's a lie. They're actually angry that you are leaving Nigeria. They're actually angry that you are leaving them in that country. They are not happy that you are leaving. So I called my husband and my husband told me that, see, tell them that you don't live in Lagos. That if they make you miss the flight, they will be the one to pay for your hotel. They will cater for your hotel. They will cater for your feeding and your daughter's feeding. And they will still be the one to cater for another flight for you that will take you to Hong Kong. At this point, I was now angry because nobody was trying to listen to me. Nobody was even trying to help. Nobody was even feeling sorry for me. I was sweating. My clothes was wet like this. My neck was wet. God. When ADAEZE was narrating her story, it triggered something in me again. I was so furious yesterday when I was watching the video. So I went to the lady. I just went to her straight. This time around, I wasn't doing, please help me. I just went to her straight. I said, I came from Ekiti State to Lagos. I don't live in Lagos. I don't have a house in Lagos. I don't have any relative in Lagos, even though I have. I told her I don't have any relative in Lagos. So, if I miss the flight, you guys will be the one to cater for my hotel, to cater for my feeding, and to cater for a flight that will take me to Hong Kong. Because as you guys can see, I'm pregnant. And if anything happens to me, you guys will be the one to bear everything. Everything will be on you guys. So I told her that with all seriousness because I was really angry at this point. I was not ready to listen to any. She said, okay, I should sit somewhere that she'll go and ask her boss. So she went upstairs. So she came back. She came with a form and she asked me to fill it. That if anything happens, if they deport me back from, in her words, that if they deport me from Hong Kong, that I will have to bear all the costs. I said no problem. So she gave me the form. I filled the form, and let me tell you guys, I was the last one. I was the last one that boarded. I was just running. I wore a brown top that when you sweat, it will be visible. It was so visible, my sweat and everything. I was backing my baby and my tummy. Like, God, I can never forget that incident. I can never forget. So I ran to board. So when I boarded, before I could even settle in, they started calling for flight takeoff. Just the same thing like ADAEZE said. I got to Hong Kong, they collected my passport, checked my visa, and they stamped it, and they were like, oh, welcome, madam. And I just went on my own. These people working at the airports in Nigeria, they are something else. So that was the experience I had with them in 2016. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my gist, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.